An hour in now than that. You guys good?
Yeah,
all right.
Good.
Well, I think it's time to give the speeches here before you start. What do you think you're gonna need? 35, 45 minutes?
Yeah,
about.
about.
Okay,
Right.
I'll turn mine
Maybe
up here a
15-minute
little bit.
intermission.
If we do that, okay. Good. Okay. For those who don't know who I am, I'm Tom Moran, longtime friend of this gentleman right here, as well as best man. When I was starting to kind of put this thing together here, I started thinking back a little bit as far as just how long we'd actually been friends, and I think we're getting on 20 years now. And when I started thinking about it a little bit, I'm going, there's no good reason at all why we should have survived more than about 10 of those. So we're playing with house money at this point. But Phil and I met in high school when his family moved up to Ketchikan, Alaska from Los Angeles, California. And if you don't know anything about Ketchikan, Alaska, it's a town of about 9,000 people located on a tiny island in the middle of a rainforest in southeast Alaska. So it was identical to Los Angeles, California.
Seamless transition.
So Hollywood over here was unbearable for about the first 3 months he showed up there. I mean, it was talking about surfing, beaches, sunshine, paved roads, things of that nature. But once he settled down a little bit, you know, it was very clear that Phil was a great guy, a good friend, and someone that we've, you know, shared a number of experiences, none of which you guys are going to hear anything about right now. But after high school, we kind of went our separate ways. Phil went down and decided he wanted to take another crack at California for a bit. You know, I picked a different direction there, but we kept in touch, and over the years, you know, we kept our friendship. That was the most important thing, and you know, we ended up coming full circle, moving back to Pacific Northwest, and eventually Walla Walla. Now, in the meantime there, Phil took a fancy to Las Vegas, somewhere in there, and I think some of that had to do with some of the family trips that Phil went on with his family there. But now, being the grown folk that he is, some of these Vegas trips took on a little bit different meaning, and the frequency ended up occurring more often. And it was on such a trip that him and I were walking around the casino floor, and he just sort of nonchalantly spilled the beans that he'd gone on a couple of dates with a girl, and things that seemed to be
Wrong story.
My name's Tom Moran, and but things seemed to be shaping up pretty well, and it sounded like you wanted to go on a couple more dates with her. And you know, Phil keeps things pretty close to the chest. I didn't have any idea what was going on, but to make sure that he wasn't making it up, we decided to maybe give this girl a call and make sure she actually existed. So,
I received a very interesting phone call.
hey, so what we did was, on the casino floor, Caesar's Palace, we gave Shelly Kirby a call at about 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
It was about 3 in the morning. And you know, we've never really discussed this, but what actually came out of that, I can only imagine, was the most articulate, just back and forth, hearty debates,
It was
just
a deep conversation.
perceptive insights, things of that nature. I can only imagine that's what ensued after that. But well, you picked up the phone 3 in the morning, so what can we say here? But
I had a crush on the guy.
what
So.
ensued after that is obviously what we're all sitting here, and everything kind of culminated to this point. And I will say, Phil, it's always been an honor being your friend, and I think I can speak on behalf of all your friends that you know, we couldn't be prouder of what's going on right now. You picked a marvelous woman to marry and spend the rest of your life with. And with that, I would like to wrap up with a toast. And it's an Irish toast, so Phil Sargent,
everybody leave.
being an Englishman, and where's your dad? The 2 confirmed Englishmen in the room, you guys are just going to have to deal with this. Okay. To a long life and a merry one, to a quick death and an easy one, to a beautiful girl and an honest one, to a good whiskey and another one. To Phil and Shelley.
All right, you're